Having editable properties isn't new to Excel, but Excel 2010 has a new way of editing them. I also want to show you the new versions feature, which is pretty neat. So in this file, I'm going to go up here to the File tab and down here to Info. And over here, we can see the properties that are associated with this file. Also notice there's a little thumbnail here. Before even we do anything here, if you just click this thumbnail, that's just a way of returning to the document. Let's go back here. So it shows us the file size. Let's say I want to change the title. So over here where it says add a title, let me click and let's type in inventory list and press the tab key. And for tags, this is just like you can put tags on a website and so many other places. We can put some tags here too. Let's say maybe pure, refined, virgin, extra virgin, and so forth. And if you don't need to put in any other properties, you can just click somewhere on the background here to seal that in. Now, over here where it says show all properties, if you click that, it'll show you a couple of other things, manager, author, and so on. You could click show fewer properties. But if you go up here to the properties dropdown and choose advanced properties, this brings up the dialog box that you might be used to from the old versions. General, summary, here's some of the stuff that we typed in, those keywords. Statistics of when it was created and modified and all that. Contents just shows us the worksheets, and custom you can put in whatever other tags and things. They normally call it metadata in here. I'm just going to cancel out. But if you click properties, this is really what's new, and choose show document panel, now you can see the properties on top of the worksheet. So that way, if you want to assign keywords or comments, you might find it easier doing it here with the properties on top of the worksheet. So I'll put in current list of inventory by month. And once you put in anything here, you can simply just tab over if you want, click close, and now it's in. If you go back to the File tab and back to Info, any of that stuff you put in is still going to be there, whether it's visible here or not. Or if you go to Advanced Properties, there's your comments that you just typed in. Now here's the thing about versions, is every so often Excel will save a version of this for you. And you can see over here this file has one version saved at 4:40 p.m. It was an autosave. What is that autosave? Excel has had autosave for a long time. If you're not sure what that is, just go to Options, go up here to the Save category, and this will autosave every 10 minutes by default. If you have a large worksheet that takes a long time to autosave, you might want to boost that up. 10 minutes is generally okay, so I'm going to cancel out. Well, let's say I messed something up. Well, over here, the very first number here, pure olive oil for January, well, 8521, that's not correct. I happen to know that the number here should really be 9683. And somehow I made a mistake and put this in, but maybe I'm not sure where that mistake is, but I do know that I want to get that autosave version. So I'm going to go to the File menu, and down over here, I'll simply select that version, and there it is. And it tells me here that this is an autosave version. And now if I choose newer version is available, that's going to be with the incorrect number. That is the incorrect number here, but I'll choose restore, and I'm going to overwrite the last version. Okay, so great. Now I've restored that auto-saved version of this file. So now I have the correct number here. Now I'll go back to the File tab here. You notice there's no facility here that says create a version now. It just doesn't exist. Excel does it on its own, usually when it auto-saves. Also, let's say if Excel crashes, hey, it happens, or maybe something else happens, there's a power outage, there's a very good possibility that Excel will save your worksheet even though you didn't save it manually, and then you'll be able to bring it back up as a version. So this is something you probably won't deal with day by day, but it's handy to know that it's here.